My power went out today. My dad set up a TV stand for the basement, and it has a fireplace in it, which has a heating element. And with, well, this setup and all, yeah, the power went out in this section of the basement. So, that's not, pertinent to the video at all. I just figured somebody might be interested in learning that. So there you go. And I also have a sneaking suspicion I'm false. All right. So for the weekly shop, we have the Ice Queen and the Cocoa 45, which are both available. Ice Queen is quite good, actually, for, let me see. Yeah, quite good, actually, for the Seismic Smash. So do I have a copy of her? I do. Okay. So the idea is you can buff your frozen enemy damage by 14%, and then you can also freeze enemies with her Seismic Smash, which is really, really fun. I'll link my Seismic Smash video down below. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. She is a pretty cool hero. Coco 45 is definitely a fun weapon. Once again, covered in my video on it. You can check it out, link below. It bounces around like crazy, has a stupidly weird range. It's a trick. And then, of course, Jingle Jess is available, who I've talked about before, but she is right up here. Survive 8 waves in the new wave holiday. So this is basically just nonstop horde, I believe. I know that the chat is a little covering it, but you can just hear me out that basically the waves will start immediately. Like, there's no cooldown. So I've not got too much experience with that, but Jingle Jess is kind of a good hero to get. I believe she increases the Teddy duration. It's funny how many times I say that. She's a clone of Metal Team Leader, vice versa. Metal Team Leader has a little bit more base ability damage, so it's actually quite better, but, Teddy duration. So if you're interested in Teddy, then Jingle Jess is your gal. But on top of that, in the new Elite Frost Knight section, we have the Frost Knight banner. So that's not really much to look at there, but what I can do is I can head over to the home base report, which is a little bit old at this point, but we can scroll down and see the banner in all of its glory. That is what it's going to look like. It's a snowman underneath a wave. It's the snowman surfing a wave. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. So if you're interested in Jingle Jess, that is available. If you can survive 20 waves of it, you are going to be definitely wanting to rep that banner, because it's my understanding that is one of the more difficult modifiers. Not 100% certain. But that pretty much wraps it up for the weekly stuff. There's also military llamas in the shop. So this is more on a daily note. Feel free to use code Mista at your checkout if you get into military llamas. Everything that will come from there is everything down here in the event section. Military weapons are a unique weapon set in the schematic, in the expansion schematics, because none of these come in normal llamas. So these are only researchable from the book. These are only obtainable by researching from the book or opening those military llamas. So I can't recommend not opening the llamas, because the Wraith Obliterator, starting from the bottom here, Hacksaw, Bobcat, Silent Spectre, Ground Pounder, I'm not kidding, Crossbow, I'm seriously not kidding, Silent Spectre, and Whisper 45 are some of the best weapons in the entire game. Yeah, Silent Spectre was our king SMG for a very long time. Ground Pounder is easily... I am very careful with these words, but it is easily a top 5 shotgun, because the top 5 are all like tied DPS wise, but it's a very, very strong shotgun. It's my go-to. So the military llamas have some very, very good drops and are potentially worth opening if you get anything good out of here. I'm going to open one just for the video, just so I can give a little sneak of what these llamas look like, but I'm not sure that I want to open too many more than that, because these are kind of expensive and I have all these weapons. Oh yeah, that's right. We also get these heroes down in the event people section. You get the Shadow Ops heroes, I think. Cyberpunk, right? Yeah, Shadow Ops. So any of these can also come from it, which are interesting. I don't know of any of these to be seriously worth mentioning. None of these pop out to me other than Demolitionist Penny, who buffs your launcher damage. So if you like using the Storm King's Wrath, she is a nice bump. I use her myself in my Storm King loadout. So genuinely good hero. So something you might be able to get. All right. Let's start with Ventures. Let me pull up my notepad. Actually, let's not start with Ventures. Let's start with saying that Fortnite DB is down. It's, yep, that's it. You can talk to them at their Discord, I guess. But the BR shop has the Master Chief set, obviously, like just from yesterday, and the Gingerbread Raider. We'll check all that out in BR in a second, but I believe that is a brand new skin, so kind of cool. As for the daily missions, we have no free bucks, so yeah, unfortunate, but it's a little weird that Fortnite DB is down, because it means that I kind of have to do my job, meaning Fortnite DB is almost like my cheat sheet. I just look at it to see what's good, and then I check the missions to double check it, but without Fortnite DB's help, I had to actually find all the good stuff today, and I think we did. So in the 23-4 player, we do have 4x Lightning in a Bottle, and then we do have nothing interesting up until the 108 zones. Oh, wait, actually, no. The 58 zone is here. Why didn't I write that down? I might have messed up my notepad. In the 58 4-player, we have Rain. This is weird. Okay, I didn't write this down for some reason. Pathfinder Jess is very good. She buffs your pickaxe damage by a lot, so her plus 4x rain of the 53 4-player is pretty nice. And then I think there's nothing interesting until the 108 zones. Yes. Just pretty normal, casual missions up until the fun stuff. So we have another 4x rain in the 108 4-player, and then we have 4x perk up in the 108 4-player, retrieve the data, and then in the 124 4-player, if I can find it, I thought there was something interesting. I might be crazy. Well, never mind then. I get Twine and Ventures mixed up a lot. Forgive me. In the 140 zones, we do have 4x Reperk plus Rain, Shuriken Master Sarah, good for the collection book, and then some just miscellaneous decent missions. This is the 124 mission that I was thinking about. Hot Fixer Hazard. Very unique hero. I never hear anything about him. I have never seen him available in all of my time covering these videos. I have seen him in the shop or in the missions before today. I've never covered it in a video. I don't even know if I have a Hot Fixer Hazard. Essentially, he just makes repairing buildings quicker. So if enemies are smashing your walls, if you go to repair the building, will make that happen quicker, and it's good if you're jailing or just trying to stall a mission or something. Not something we get a lot of use out of. In the 76 4-player, we have Rain right out of the gate. Very, very good, because 4x Rain is kind of hard to get. Well, not hard to get. It's just kind of nice to get, because Rain is something you're always going to need in large quantities. 4x Lightning in a Bottle in the 108 4-player. So Lightning in a Bottle, just like Rain, evolution materials. Those things get used up a lot. Along with Storm Shards, 116 4-player has 4x Storm Shards. And then I believe there was another 108 mission. There it is. Yeah, the Copper Socket Slugger in the 116 single player. It's a collection book filler, but it is a weapon nonetheless that you can grab for free. Legendary nonetheless. 124 4-player in 124 4-player has 4x perk up. I switch up how I say it every single time, and it's catching up to me. 4x perk up in the 132 4-player, 4x reperk, and Skirmisher Edge, who is Shuriken? I don't actually remember. Let me sort by name so I don't spend too much time looking for him. Just looking for the S. Yeah, he is Throwing Stars. Yeah, so 33% energy cost reduction. It is nice if you're making a Throwing Stars loadout. I mean, what else can I say? Throwing Stars. 4x perk up and 225 legendary perk up in the 144 player. Pretty nice. 5x perk up in the 164 player. Another 5x perk up in the 164 player. 5x Storm Shard and a Copper Nightclaw, who has a lot of fans for some reason. I am not impressed by the weapon. I think the bear outclasses it in every way, but hey, he still exists. I don't think I had any notes for Plankerton. Nothing interesting going on, but I do have Canny covered. There are quite a few missions here that I actually want to talk about. So 4x perk up plus 164 rare perk up in the 46 4-player. Colonel Wildcat, who I've spent a lot of time on heroes today. She is your Warcry hero. So if I can sort by name again, people keep coming in and out of my lobby. People from the stream, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't appreciate you covering my screen. I don't think I have a Colonel Wildcat in here. Am I blind? I could be. She increases Warcry duration or cooldown. There she is. I'm blind. Yeah, cooldown by 17%. So if you're running a Warcry build, she's nice to have. And then in the 50... Oh my goodness, my map is messed up. This is the mission I want to talk about. The 52 4-player. 4x blue perk up on top of 184 blue perk up. That is a... That's a good mission if you need some blue perk up, which is something that you might run out of. There's not a ton of it available in Twine, but Ventures typically kind of has you covered with that anyway. 4x perk up, reperk I should say, in the 64 4-player, and I believe that's it for Canny. Nothing interesting other than the fact that my map has completely bugged out and there's a purple Nightclaw in the Storm King. As for Stonewood, we actually have a 4x drops of rain. So if you're one of those very early game players, maybe this is your first day playing, that is a good mission to run if you're trying to get a little bit of rain in the early game. However, I think it is legitimately more efficient to just get into Plankerton and start running those missions as soon as possible. Regardless, it's still a 4x rain in Stonewood. I think that just about covers it for the normal missions. Let's head over to Battle Royale. You might also notice that I'm not wearing a headset because I broke it somehow. I think what happens is this was dangling. Sig kind of fixed it, but it's still starting to give. I think I spread it too wide when I put it on my head, and I don't know. A replacement's already ordered with Amazon Prime. That should take a couple of days, but yeah. Gingerbread Raider is available in the shop. Brand new hero or skin. I call them heroes. It is here. Pretty cool skin. I might actually pick that up using, code Mista. Appreciate it. That is kind of a cool skin. I like it when they... I like that idea of merging two popular... That's actually cool, too. I have not bought anything from the shop in a long time, but they're actually, like, putting out some cool stuff. The other gingerbread skins are also here if you're interested. The cookie cutter is also there. Kind of a boring idea. Kind of a, kind of a cookie cutter idea. Okay. Straight face. Straight face. Frostwing and Valkyrie are in the shop. We got Sclaxis. That's easy to say. Jungle Scout, Showstopper, Dance Therapy, which is... It's that skin. It's that dance. Yeah, it's that one. And then Master Chief Bundle, of course, on top of the other normal stuff. So if you guys are interested, you know, there you go. That's the BR shop. That's Save the World. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Stream link below.